Like people always think that, oh, I don't have a particularly striking voice. And for you, your voice is striking, but people might think, oh, I don't have a particularly striking voice, blah blah blah. But really, at least in my experience, right, and this is very personal, deep voices weren't always considered, particularly attractive or anything. And then suddenly, out of the blue, they just were, and I was like, damn. But like I used to get bullied a bunch, so it really doesn't. It's really a different taste for different strokes for different folks, and I think you are gonna absolutely kill it, and I'm very, very excited.
Just on that note, there's two things I want to quickly share. Like, first of all, when I was young, before I hit good old puberty, my voice is really high. It's right now, it's like not exactly low, but it was like higher than this. So I got bullied for that a lot. And even now, I'm not exactly most comfortable with my voice. And this is the second thing. I just want to share you guys a little. When I first met Hex and Dopey, because we XLA is gonna be a free guy, free girl, and we're like, all right, so who are the other guys, right? And I met Hex and Dopey, and I was like, okay, all right, so Dopey's like an absolute anime character. His voice is just like he came out from an anime. Absolutely. And Hex is like, his voice rumbles the ground. And then there's little me, who talks with like broken English and be like, hey guys.
Absolutely.
But like, having been said though, everyone's like, all of you, not only Hex and Dopey, but just all of XLA has been like incredibly welcoming of me. And it was just, and they all made me feel special. So like this 1 month here has honestly like raised my ego by like 15 times.
I want to raise it by 100. I'm so happy. No, I want you to know something as well. And this is funny because it's the first time I'm ever expressing this. I think just to anyone, honestly, not even just in chat, but literally when I've heard your voice for the first time, right? I literally called up a friend, and I don't really have much friends, but I called up a friend and I was like, I don't know how I fit in this. Like, Dopey sounds like an anime character, but Ver, this is the words I used. Ver sounds like a protagonist. Like, he just sounds like a fucking protagonist. Like,
so
what am I gonna? I'm supposed to be playing a villain at this point. Not like.
Well, you'll play a really good villain, if I may say so myself.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's so funny because I said the exact same thing.
Not. I was like, I promise. Like, I was like, they're just like, there's, because I didn't know who you guys were yet. I didn't have your names, right? So I was just like, yeah, they just sound great. I was like, I don't know. I was depressed for a while. Not because like I felt I didn't feel like an inherent competition, but I felt like I just didn't fit in. Like, you guys were just miles above me. So like the feeling is mutual, and really I'm very proud of how much you've progressed and how much you've grown, and the villains have been so sweet. Even in my chat I see villains too here and there, and they have been so very sweet.